Hello guys, NautoAisDx here, and this will be my final part of the Thoughts, and this one's going to be actually again a response to Deoxy360, Este, and RangerLiz. They keep telling the superfans that's outside of Japan to don't tell Toei or anyone who works on Super Sentai or Kamen Rider about how I'm a fan and you guys are screwing the fans and you're pissing them off. And like I said, that's more than meets the eye, and there's a reason they keep saying you don't do it, because it's not really helping, it's going the other way. Trust me, I've been there, I've done this in the past, and it did not really help. So, general idea of why you don't do it. Because one, easy is, if you tell them, especially you even tell them about the website, like where you watch your quote-unquote Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, they're probably going to go there and they're going to probably just slap them a cease and desist. So it's not of, oh, well, sorry, we didn't know that the fans like this show. Oh, okay, we're going to be generous. Like, no company's going to do that. Especially a Japanese company. Like, you think Toei's going to be that generous? They're not charity. I mean, what do they gain for somebody outside to watch it? I mean, are you going to get ratings? Are they going to make more money? I mean, there's no legality to watching it. There's no legal way. Right now, most of us, I mean, including myself, I'm sorry, we're watching it unofficially. I'm sorry, like, that's the only way, because there is no way to watch it legally. I mean, yes, Shout Factory does have some Super Sentai, from Jetman to Hurrikanger. The problem is, a lot of people already been seeing that time and time again, and they're getting tired about it. They want to watch like Go Ranger, Bioman, Sun Vulcan, Masked Man, Turbo Ranger, or even in the future, Aba Ranger, Magi Ranger, Bokanger, Gokaiger, like those. But no, the problem with, as of right now with Shout Factory is they only have the license from Jetman to Hurrikanger. There was some talk in the past, I read this in an article, that they did try to get older ones or newer ones, but for whatever reason, Toei just said no. So again, like I said, that's all you can get. So, I mean, that's legal there, and you watch it, like I said, on Tubi, Shout Factory, they get something out of it. That's the reason. So, like I said, I'm not going to say a site here that people like to go. They're not official. They're unofficial. And again, what do they gain? To some extent, nothing. Yeah, the spread of joy around the world of Super Sentai, but in the perspective of Toei, they're saying is that's loss of income. That's a loss of profit, because unless you're watching it in a Japanese station like in Japan, where the ratings go, they're not building them any rating because they're not watching it officially. They're watching it, well, unofficially. That's why people keep telling them, don't tell Toei, don't tell the production team, because they're not gonna say, oh, we feel bad. They're gonna go to them and they're gonna probably slap a bad hammer. I mean, there was an example that Deoxy360 did, that a fan from Indonesia posted Twitter to the production person for Kamen Rider, and in the end, the response was, yeah, that's probably not a good idea, and second is that, yeah, you guys not really like helping us do this, you're just making it worse, and I have really no control of how you guys can watch it. Best not to tell us. And the guy, the production person, was right, because like I said, you tell Toei, they're gonna just say, oh, so you've watched it here, boom, and you're gonna make it worse. And like what the Deoxy360 said, if one falls, there's gonna be another one. The tip is, you gotta go to Google, just search for it, and make sure you have some antivirus, because some of them, the sites are not always friendly to some extent. Just saying there, believe me, I've been there, but again, just gotta be careful with that one. But yeah, like telling Toei, the owner of Super Sentai, telling the production team also is not gonna help anyone. It's just gonna make it worse. They're already telling you tips not to do it. Don't tell us this thing, because it's gonna make it worse. Because to some extent, when someone tells them that, they'll probably have an obligation to tell Toei, because that's where the money comes. And again, another thing also, I'm just gonna put it in here, like what people also don't know, at one point, this is a long time ago, Toei almost was considered filing for bankruptcy. That's not a joke. I can't find the videos, but it's probably somewhere in the Google if you really search hard enough. But the bottom line is, at very, very one point, Toei was considered in fact for bankruptcy because they said it, piracy. People were watching it illegally and they're not getting anything back. Yeah, fine. There's the joy of watching Super Sentai, anime, whatever, but they're not getting anything back. That's the point. It's sort of a trade-off. Watch it officially, they get the ratings. Yeah, it might not be much, but the bottom line is they get something back. You watch it illegally, unofficially, then where's the money going to go? Yeah, your internet provider. Yeah, but that's it. Again, like the system there. I mean, where's the system that goes to Toei? Nowhere. Because again, that's the reason why they keep telling you, don't watch or don't tell them. It doesn't do any good. And the reason I'm also agreeing with Deoxy360 about this, because it happened to me to some extent. 2011, not so much of watching Gokaiger, which I did watch the whole episode, the series, pretty good. And let's just say, same deal, watched it unofficially. Yeah, believe it or not, at one point they were on YouTube, of course. YouTube, well, they gave them multiple strike, and you know what happened there because of Toei. Toei is very, very strict when they put their stuff. There's the reason why when you're trying to watch some clip, sometimes it's like, what the fudge? What does it look modified? Because they don't want to get strike. They're trying to bend the rule there, but again, doesn't really work that much. No matter what, push comes to shove, Toei's gonna go strike your channel, your videos, whatever. They kind of done that right now with every the time when you put like Zekaider clips or heck even music from Colombia. Boom, strike. Dude, you gotta be careful with that one. Like I said, for me, 2011, because I really like Gokaiger. Of course, they have an anniversary series. I'll give that a different video there. And I did like sort of like a medley, so I try to say it's fair because it was different, but they didn't really give a shit about that one. So I did a video here. I'm gonna put a link in the description box on my Vimeo channel. Not really good when I look back now, but you get the idea what I did. And what happened was when I put it on YouTube in 2011, it was muted. So okay, whatever, whatever. Content ID claim. By the time it's already been existing, not a big deal. But I said, maybe it's fair use. So I disputed. For whatever reason, YouTube said, yeah, you're right, it is fair use. It's medley, it's different, it's a parody to some extent. Yeah, Colombia wasn't too happy, and I got a strike after that. I tried to call YouTube, say, hey, what the heck? You reverted back, and it's something I get a strike. And then no answer, of course, because it's YouTube. And I went to the forum about it, said, what the fudge? Like, this is bullcrap. And some other people, again, mind you, this is in 2011, said, yeah, it may be fair use to some extent, but not in Japan. And of course, stupidity me, they got the email. I sent them my Google email, and no response from them. Probably they don't read anything that's non-Japanese. So, Colombia, screw you, but whatever. So, yeah, I got that strike. Believe it or not, if you didn't know that my main channel, the Showcase channel, I did get one strike. I actually got a strike a long time ago. But of course, I had to follow the redemption procedure. Watch the video of don't do copyright crap. Wait until 6 months crap. And yeah, they said, yeah, no, you're all clear. Hopefully don't do it again. I'm like, yeah. That's why some of my video, I use Super Sentai footage or the songs. I kind of changed them because like I don't want to deal with this shit. Except for one, which is surprisingly. And I'm going to put that video on the link on the description box if I remembered. There you go. But yeah, so yeah, and of course to some extent there was even a article from Colombia explaining the rule. One is that just don't do it, it's copyright no matter what. And somebody from, actually believe it or not, a Japanese media editorial said, well, have you heard about fair use? And somebody from Colombia said, well, there's no fair use in Japan. Yeah, makes sense, but it is what it is. So there you go. So the bottom of the story is that, yeah, like it sucks when this happened because there's no legal way to watch it. Maybe Hasbro could do it with Super Sentai. Heck, maybe even Kamen Rider. Maybe Funimation, because if you heard, Funimation's gonna localize Kamen Rider W, the anime movie. So maybe they have the Kamen Rider license, Hasbro with the Super Sentai license. Maybe not. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I'm not gonna touch with the separation of Hasbro and Toei. But again, we'll just have to wait and see what happened. But the bottom line is, yes, it sucks. But telling Toei it's not gonna make it good. It's gonna make it worse. And the only way to watch anything legally right now is Shout Factory's Super Sentai that they have, and that's it. So if you want Changeman, Turbo, like I said, Bukenger, Magi Ranger, Deca Ranger, Q Ranger, whatever, you're gonna have to watch it unofficially right now, unless some weird thing happened in Morphicon and they said Hasbro actually has the right for all 45 Sentai shows or 2023. There you go. So we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I know it sucks right now, but like Deoxy360 said, there are other ways. Just be persistent about it. Look at it in Google and don't tell Toei. Period. So that's my response to them about it. And like I said, that's the moral. Don't do it. So with that, I'll see you guys later.